All right, friends. I was trying to film from my phone instead, and for some reason I can't. It's not letting me do it from there. So I'm trying again on my laptop, and we'll see if out here sound is okay. Um, we're not going to spend because it's trial and error a little bit. Today's class will be about I would say 40 minutes. So we'll plan kind of like Friday morning, do a little bit of stretching, some leg work, some other stuff just to get our body moving and lengthen out. There was one other thing I wanted to tell you, but I cannot think of it now. So we'll get going. If you have any requests for things as we move forward, just please know that, hey, Valerie, it's really fun to see when you guys jump on. But once I'm on the mat, I won't be able to see, but know that if you jump in late, I'm really glad you're here. And if you don't make it live, the nice thing is it's here for you when you have a minute. And like I've said on all of our workouts, if you have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever time you have to move and to be together, it's all valuable. So I'm going to get the music going and then we're going to start on our mat. So I'm going to face sideways because I think it'll be easier for you guys to see. Come to the short end of your mat. Slide your weight up onto the balls of the feet. Let me turn that down just a little bit. If I have neighbors or squirrels or a dog that comes out, we just roll with it. Slide onto the heels, lift your toes. And then slide onto the outside rim of the foot, peeling the inside rim up and off the mat. Resetting your body. And then roll onto the inside rim of the foot. Take your weight to all four quadrants so you feel the front, the back, the side, the inside, and the outside connect to your mat. Soften your knees. So we bend the knees, let them draw forward over the toes. Flex your quads and pull your knees back over the heels in exaggeration. Set the knees right over your feet so you feel the knees come right over the ankles. Squeeze your glutes and press the hips forward. Go ahead and look up towards the ceiling. And then send the hips back. Exaggerate the draw back with the hips. Shift your hips to the left. And then shift your hips to the right. Bring your hips center so your hips are right over your knees, right over your feet. Roll your shoulders forward. Draw the chin down towards your chest. Exaggerate that curve. And then roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. Set the shoulders once again right over the ribs, the hips, the knees, and the feet. Take a deep breath in, arms come up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop the navel tight towards the spine. Round your back, dive your hands forward. Slide your hands up the shins, look forward. Slide back down, relax your head, neck, and shoulders. And then slowly roll yourselves up, squeeze your glutes, pull your belly button in, roll your shoulders back and down, lift your heart to the ceiling. Deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop the navel to spine, round your back, draw the hands to the mat. Slide your hands up the shins, look forward. Slide back down, this time bend your left knee, reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Bring your right hand back down, slide your hands up the shins, look forward. Come back down, bend your right knee, right hand stays down, left hand comes up. Left hand comes down. Slide your hands up the shins, look forward. Then the hands come back down, relax your head. Let your body dangle for just a moment. And slowly roll yourselves up, squeeze your glutes, pull your belly button in, roll your shoulders back and down, tighten the abdominals, deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. We're going to roll through that one more time. Scoop the navel to spine, round your back, dive forward. Relax the muscles in the back of your head, neck, shoulders. Slide your hands up the shins, look forward. Slide back down, soften your right knee, left hand comes up. Left hand comes down to your mat, slide your hands back up, look forward. Hands come back down, bend your left knee, right hand comes up to the ceiling. Right hand comes back down, slide the hands up the shins, look forward. Hands come back down, relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Slowly roll all the way up, squeeze your glutes, pull your belly button in, roll your shoulders back and down, lift your heart to the ceiling. Deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge, scoop the navel to spine, round your back, dive forward. Walk your hands forward so you're in a high hover position. Squeeze your glutes, press your hands into the mat, drop down into a low hover. Press your chest through extension, press the hips forward. Lift the hips, tailbone up towards the ceiling. Press back towards your heels, inverted V, down dog. Walk your hands back, scoop the navel, roll yourselves all the way up. Squeeze your glutes, pull your belly button in, roll your shoulders back and down. Deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Round the back, draw the navel to spine. Walk your hands forward. Squeeze your glutes, low hover. Press your chest through. This time, flatten the feet. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Let the thighs come at rest into the floor. Look over that right shoulder. When you look over the right shoulder, that left hip flexor will lengthen just a little bit. And switch, look over that left shoulder. Come back to center. The shoulders are gonna wanna rise up. You're drawing the shoulders down and back, pushing your hands into the earth, into the mat, and then sink back into that child's pose. Tuck your hips under so you create that flexion. You increase that flexibility by drawing the tailbone under and then bowing the head to the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, take your left hand underneath your right. Nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, switch. Right hand comes underneath the left. Come back to center. Slide forward into that hand and knee position. Dig your toes into the mat. Lift your tailbone, press back, and then tread your feet. Roll through your feet. Press both heels down towards the floor. High hover position. Low hover. You can be on your knees or your toes. High hover. Low hover. High hover. Two more, friends. Low hover. High hover. One more. Low hover. High hover. Inverted V, down dog. Tread through your feet. Tailbone to the ceiling. Connect your heels to your mat. Walk your hands back. Dangle your upper body, shake it out a little bit, and then roll yourselves all the way up. Nice big deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop the navel to spine, round your back, relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Walk your hands forward. high hover, squeeze your glutes, low hover, high hover, right hand comes up, side plank. I can do that with my knees down, one knee down, find what feels right to you today. Right hand comes back down to the mat, low hover, high hover, right arm comes up. We have 3 more on the same side. Now I'll show you the knee down option. Right hand comes down, knees are on the mat instead. Low hover, high hover, right arm comes up. I keep my knees on the mat, squeezing the glutes, pulling the navel to spine. Right hand comes back down, low hover, high hover. Last one, right hand comes up, right hand comes down. This time, hop or walk your feet in, chair pose, scoop the navel to spine, draw the shoulders back and down. Now straighten the legs, round your back, dive forward, hop or walk back, low hover, high hover, left arm comes up. So now you're on the opposite side. Left hand comes down, low hover. We have 3 more. High hover, left arm comes up, squeeze your glutes. Left hand down, low hover, high hover, left arm comes up, reach it to the ceiling. Left hand comes down, low hover, high hover. Last one, left arm comes up, left arm comes down, low hover, high hover, hop or walk your feet in, chair pose, scoop the navel to spine, lift the hands, release the arms, and deep breath in, arms come up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop your navel to spine, round your back, hop or walk back, low hover, high hover. This time, your right arm comes up, stay, dip your hip, lift your hip, take your right hand, thread it underneath, lift it back up, take your right hand back down to your mat, hop or walk in, chair pose. Abdominals tight, hands up. Squeeze your behind, release the arms, and again, deep breath in. Inhale. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop the navel tight towards the spine, round your back. Hop or walk back. Low hover, squeeze your glutes. High hover. Right arm comes up. Dip the left hip. Lift the hip, take the right hand, thread it underneath, lift the right arm back up, right hand comes down, hop or walk in, chair pose, squeeze your behind, reach up, reach the arms around the outside, and once again, deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders, hinge. Now we have 2 on the other side. Round your back, draw the hands to the mat. Hop or walk back, low hover, high hover, left hand comes up, dip your right hip, your knees can be up or down, lift your hip, take the left hand, thread the needle, lift the left hand, bring your left hand down to the mat, hop or walk in, chair pose. Lift the hands, squeeze your glutes, circle the arms around the outside, and one more time, deep breath in. Exhale, drop the shoulders, hinge, scoop the navel to spine, round forward, hop or walk back, low hover, high hover, left hand comes up once again, reach the hand to the ceiling, dip your right hip, and lift. Take your left hand, thread underneath, and lift. Left hand comes down to the mat, high hover, hopper walk in, chair pose, hands come up, sweep the arms around the outside and staying in that position. I'm gonna face you, staying in that position, drop down, and then big reach with the arms. So we sweep the arms down, big reach up and over. Drop down, big reach up and over. When we come up, we're going to lift that right knee. So we drop down, lift the right knee. Drop down, lift the right knee. Nice big drop with the hips so we come down nice and low. Good, working into our ankle, our foot, our knee, our hip. 2 more. Last one. Now from here, when we come up, hold, straighten the leg, arms come out to the side, bend the knee, arms come back over, and we sweep down. So we drop down and lift, straighten the leg, and reach. Drop down and lift, straighten the leg, and reach. I can do all of that without the leg. I could do the arms alone. I could keep the arms out of it and do the leg alone. Find what serves you today. It's all good. We have 4 more. You can go faster or slower than me. Work through that movement, how it feels right for you. Last 3. Try and slow your breath. Last 2. Last 1. Now hold the leg up. We just reach and overhead. Reach and overhead for 8. 7, nice and strong, flexing the quad to get that extension. Last 4, try and settle your mind. Let go of the stresses we have around us right now. Last 2. Last 1. Now other side, just the drop and lift. Come down, left knee lifts up as we rise up. Drop down, left knee lifts up. Drop down. Good. We have 4 more and then we'll add that extension. I might get stuck to my mat. I feel like I have a lot of sap on my feet from walking to and from the camera. So if I fall over, you keep going. 2 more. Now we're going to add that extension. So you hold up, then you reach the leg forward, the arms out, back overhead, sweep down. Pause, balance, and lift. Tighten the abdominals. Nice, large range of motion, slow, intentional movement. So again, if you're taller, it's going to take you more time in that position to come down and up. If you're shorter, you'll have a faster range. You work through how that feels right for you today. 4, 3 more. Now stay, and then you extend and reach the arms out to the side. So each time we extend, we can take that lower. You could do the leg without the arms. You could do the arms without the leg. Find what you need today for 5, 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Now step it out nice and wide. Arms are out to the side so you can straddle. If your mat's vertical, you can straddle it. We're going to sweep down and up with the arms. Now we're coming around the outside all the way down towards the ground and then overhead. You can stay right there. I could do the arms, the articulation at the shoulder alone. I could do the legs alone. I could put the 2 together. And then adding from there, we drop down. And then we lift the right foot to the left knee. Sweep down. Big reach. Sweep down. Big reach. Trying to put the foot down nice and gentle. So when you think about coming down out of that, you have a lot of power coming into the earth. You're trying to slow that down with muscle. For 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Hold the leg up if you can. Circle the arms out for 8. So that could be here if I feel more comfortable. That could be here. Find what serves you today. For 4, last 3, last 2, and 1. Now back into that draw down and up. This time we're going to lift that left leg when we rise up. So we draw down strong and then lift and pause. Draw down strong, lift and pause. So again, each time when we set that foot down, we're trying to think slow down on the drop, using more muscle on the descent. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now hold, find your balance, and then sweep the arms in circular motions outward. You can do that same thing planted, both feet. Little kickstand, or all the way up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Squeeze that right glute nice and strong. Last 2 and 1. Now this time going into a deep breath in, arms come up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop the belly button in, round the back, relax the head. Slowly roll yourselves up. If you haven't moved to the back of your mat, do so now. Deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop the navel, round the back. Slowly roll yourselves up. And deep breath in, arms up. Now moving on, hands come up. Exhale, hinge. Round your back. Slide your hands up the shins, look forward. Hands come back down. Walk your hands forward. High hover. Squeeze your glutes. Now low hover. High hover. Inverted V. Press into the hips so the hips come up towards the ceiling. From there, as your tailbone comes up, tread with your feet. Now both feet connect, the heels come down. Float your right leg up and back behind you. Let it spiral over the left. Pull that right knee to the right elbow. Pause. I can always set this left knee down. Right leg comes back up, back behind you. Right knee, right elbow. And press back. We have 2 more. Right knee, right elbow. One more time, right leg back. Right knee, right elbow. Now from there, take your right leg, tuck it, and drop the hip. So you'll flatten that left foot. You let that leg, the right leg, come down into the mat. You can stay upright. You can come down onto your elbows. You can come down onto your forehead. Move around in that hip a little bit. Press to the right, press to the left. Feel where you're more bound up and tight, and then lean and breathe into that. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, press back up into your hands. Dig your left toes into the floor. Press up and lift up into that high hover, plank position. Low hover, high hover, inverted V, press back, tread with your feet. Connect both heels towards the mat. Left leg comes back up and back behind you. Let it spiral over the right, opening up that left hip. Now pull your left knee to the left elbow. I can set my right knee down if I want. Left leg up and back behind you, opening up that hip, stretch. Pull your left knee to the left elbow. One more time. Left leg comes up and back behind you. and left knee to the left elbow. Now we transition on this next one right into that stretch. So you'll lift the left leg up and back behind you, then pull the left knee to the left elbow, tuck and hold, and then bring that left leg, lay it down on the floor, flatten your right foot, let that right thigh come down into the mat. You can stay there moving around into your hip a little bit. You can come down onto your elbows. You can be all the way down on your forehead. Move around in that stretch. Find where you need more attention and then linger there. Inhale. Exhale, whatever you can let go of, leave it. Inhale. Exhale, go ahead and press back up onto your hands. Dig your right toes into the floor. Lift up into plank. Left foot matches the right. Low hover. Press your chest through extension. Squeeze your glutes. Move around in your hips a little bit. Lift your hips into down dog, inverted V. High hover. Low hover. Press your chest through, squeeze your behind. Look up, draw the shoulders down and back, lift your heart. Inverted V, down dog, hips up. 2 more. High hover. Low hover. Press your chest through. Inverted V, down dog. High hover, 1 more time. Low hover. Press your chest through. Lift your hips, down dog, inverted V. This time, lift your right leg up and back behind you, just like before. Pull your right knee elbow to your left, or your right knee to the left elbow, tuck across the body. So instead of being same side, now you're crossing over, tuck the abs. Pull that right leg up and back behind you. Right knee, left elbow. 2 more. Right leg up and back behind you. Right knee, left elbow. And just 1 more time, right leg up and back behind you. Right knee, left elbow. Now from here, take that right foot, place it in between your 2 hands, then set your left knee down. If you need a little extra cush, you can roll up your mat so your knee has some cushion. That left knee is on the mat. Then we lift the heart, press into your right knee, try and stretch from the right knee to the left knee. Then your arms come up. Hands come out, open. Twist to the left. You can stay. You can grab onto your left thigh. Reach your right hand to the ceiling. You can reach to the calf. You can create that bind. Lean into this front knee. Inhale. Then as you exhale, sweep both hands back over. Lean into that right knee. Arms open. Rotate. Reach up. You pick where you want that left hand. Inhale. Exhale. Arms sweep back up. 1 more time. And then open. Twist to the left. Left hand comes down, right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, both arms up. Sweep the arms around the outside. Hands come down. Dig your left toes into the floor, lift your left knee, and then send your right leg back so you're in that high hover. Low hover, high hover, inverted V, press back. Float your left leg up and back behind you, opening up that hip, big stretch. Pull your left knee to the right elbow, tuck across. Scoop and hollow the abs. Left leg up and back behind you. Rotation of the spine at the same time. Tuck that left knee to the right elbow. Left leg, back up and back behind you. 2 more, please. Pull that left knee to the right elbow. 1 more time, left leg behind you. Try and push this left hand down into the floor. That'll stretch the hip a little bit bigger. Then pull your left knee across to that right elbow. From there, bring your left foot between your 2 hands. Drop your right knee into the mat. Lift your body, find your balance, find what serves you. Arms come up. Hands come out, twist to the right this time. That left hand comes up, the right hand comes down. It can be on the hamstring, the calf. You can create that bind with the foot. Inhale, lean into that left knee. Exhale, release, both arms sweep up. Hands down to the side, rotate. Keep the pressure forward into this left knee. Left hand comes up, right hand on the hamstring, the calf, or you grab the foot. Inhale. Exhale, both arms over. 1 more time, friends. Arms out. Rotate. Left arm up, right hand down. You pick the position, what serves you. Inhale. Exhale, both arms up. And then dive the hands back down. Dig your right toes into the floor. Lift the right knee, press back. You can straighten out your mat if you added cushion. And then come back into that high hover. Low hover. High hover. Hop or walk in. Chair pose. Now from here, nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, hands come back down. Hop or walk back. Squeeze your behind. Low hover. High hover. Hop or walk in. Chair pose. 2 more. Scoop your abs. Hands down. Hop or walk back. Low hover. High hover. Hop or walk in. Chair pose. 1 more time. Hands down. Hop or walk back. Squeeze your glutes. Low hover. High hover. Hop or walk in. Chair pose. Squeeze your glutes. Reach the arms and then sweep the arms around the outside. Deep breath in. Arms come up. Exhale. Drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop the belly, round the back, relax the head. Hop or walk back. Low hover. High hover. Inverted V. Tread your feet. And then take that right leg up and back behind you. Pull your right foot through. So your right foot is right in between your hands. Then come up nice and tall. Turn your left foot perpendicular to the right. Arms come up. Lean into that front leg. Now take the right hand down towards the floor. Left hand towards the ceiling. You can choose to have your elbow on the thigh. You could have your hand on the floor. You could create that bind, bringing your right hand underneath, the left hand over. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, unwind yourself. Reach your left hand down the left thigh, right hand to the ceiling. Still leaning into this front leg. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, come back down, spiral the right hand to the floor, left hand to the ceiling. You can choose to stay there or create that bind. Lean into this front leg. Inhale. Exhale, unwrap it. Left hand comes down the thigh, right hand to the ceiling. Lean into that front knee. Reach as big as you can to the ceiling. 1 more time. Arm comes down to the floor, spiral in front. Right hand to the ground, left hand up. You can stay or create that bind. Inhale. Exhale, release. This time, bring both hands back up and out. Straighten out that left foot. Arms come over. And then dive the hands to the mat. Step your right foot back. Low hover. High hover. Inverted V. Left leg back up and back behind you, opening up that left hip. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, pull your left foot through the center. Your left foot's in between both hands. Come up, find your balance. Turn your right foot so it's perpendicular to your left. Left hand is forward, right hand is back. Lean into this left knee. Bring your left hand down, right arm up. Your options, it can be on the thigh, the floor. You can create that bind behind you. Find what serves you. Nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, lift up and release that. Take the right hand down the thigh, left hand to the ceiling. Keep that lean into this front knee. Inhale. Exhale, spiral down. Left hand towards the floor, right hand to the ceiling. You choose what that looks like. That could be here. Find what feels right. Move around in your body a little bit. Find what you need tonight. Create that bind if you like. Big deep breath in. Exhale, release it. Take that right hand down the thigh, left hand to the ceiling. Reach as tall as you can with the left fingertips. One more time. Left hand comes down. You choose that position. It can be thigh, floor. Create that bind if you like. Big deep breath in. Exhale, release. Spiral behind, right hand to the thigh, left hand to the ceiling. Look up. Lean into that left knee. Big deep breath in. Exhale, bring both arms back up. Turn, straighten out that back leg. Turn, arms come up overhead. Squeeze your right glute. Then bring the hands back down to the mat. Step your left foot back so that you're in that high hover. Low hover. High hover. Hopper walk in. Chair pose. Hands down, hopper walk back, low hover, home stretch, high hover, hopper walk in, chair pose. We have just two more. Abs nice and tight, hands down, hopper walk back, low hover, nice and strong, squeeze your glutes, high hover, hopper walk in, chair pose. Scoop your abs in. Hands come back down. This time, hopper walk back. Low hover. Here we go. High hover. Low hover. High hover. Low hover. Knees up or down your way. High hover. Low hover. High hover. Low hover. High hover. Four more, friends. Low hover. High hover. Scoop your belly button in. Low hover. High hover. Low hover. High hover. One more time. Low hover. High hover. Press back into your inverted V. Tread with your feet. Now set both knees down. Sink back into child's pose. Come into a cross-legged position. So again, whether you choose to sit foot to foot, your legs can be in front. You can cross the legs. Real quick, just resetting our body before we say goodbye. So knowing that you guys have so much on your shoulders right now and so little time where you're not focused on that, take a minute, take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax your head, your neck, your shoulders, your arms. Deep breath in. As you exhale, relax the ribs, the abdominals, the hips. Try to loosen up a little bit. Deep breath in. As you exhale, try and let go of any tightness, stress in the hips, the knees, the feet. Wiggle your toes a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Nice big deep breath in. Exhale. If your legs are crossed, switch the leg that's in front or on top. Inhale. Exhale, take your hands, reach them behind your body, lift your heart, look up. Move around a little bit right to left, loosen up before we come to standing. I am so grateful for you guys. I know that right now while we're separated, there's a lot of different things on our minds. Just know that I think about you all the time. Very grateful for the love that we have for one another. We look out for one another and that we're here together still, even when we have obstacles in our way. If there's anything you need, if there's any workouts you're looking for, please feel free to let me know. Release the hands, shake them out. We're going to be so grateful when we get to see each other in real life. Go ahead and turn yourselves over. Nice, strong tabletop. Abdominals are pulled in tight. Dig your toes into the mat. Lift your hips. Press back into that inverted V, down dog. Wiggle your toes. Walk your hands back. Relax the back of the neck. Let go of what you can. And then intentionally roll yourselves up with strength. Squeeze your behind. Lift your heart tall. Nice big deep breath in. Arms come up. And exhale. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. I really appreciate you. I think it's funny. My feet are so sticky from the sap out here. So I can't say I'm going to do a ton of workouts out here, but it is so nice. And I've heard rain is coming. So I'm excited to hear from you. I'm excited whether you just watched and breathed, whether you took a minute and had something other than news on. I'm glad you were here today. And thank you for sharing your time with me. Love you guys.